If you guys want to be in with a chance of winning a copy of FIFA 20 on either console of your choice, all you need to do is leave a like on the video, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Best of luck and enjoy the video. Hey guys, Eatway here, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be going over 5 things that you guys don't want to do on the FIFA 20 web app. But if you want to get the best start on the new game, be sure to go and check out the video I've already done on how to start FIFA 20. That'll be linked down below. Watch that after this one. Leave a like if you do enjoy, subscribe if you're new around here, and without further ado, let's go on into it. First of all, you don't want to immediately quick sell anything. As soon as you've opened your starter packs, go through and compare the price of every single item. I'm talking bronze, silver and gold players, contracts, fitness, chemistries, kits, badges, you name it. You want to compare the price and you want to check exactly what everything sells for. Even if a card is selling for maybe 350 coins, it's better to list them up for 350 or 400 and get that sale rather than just quick selling them for 300 coins, because every coin on the web app counts. You have very little to start off with. Everyone is in the same boat, and the more coins you have, the easier it's going to be to make more coins. So make sure you compare the price of every single item and list it all up and try and get the most coins possible. You never know, you may have packed a kit or a badge that's quite rare on the market and sells for a few thousand coins that you typically just quick sell and get about 5 or 6 back for. So always check the price of everything, list everything up a few times and try and get as many coins as possible together. Another thing you definitely want to avoid is selling any meta players you're lucky enough to pack. Now when I say meta, I mean anyone that people are going to actually want to use in their teams. These could be high-end cards like icons or players like Messi and Ronaldo, and it could be cheaper, more overpowered players, someone like Tonki Ndombele or Trent Alexander-Arnold, for example. All of those players are going to have a lot of value when the game is released on console because people are going to want to buy them for their teams. But on the web app and in the very early stages of the game, people don't have many coins because they've just got the game, they haven't really opened any packs, and they can't afford to pay the higher prices that those cards should typically sell for, and they're also not really focused on building teams because you can't play games on the web app. Everyone is just focused on trading and making as many coins as possible. So if you sell your meta players on the web app, you're going to be getting a lot less coins for them. If you look, for example, someone like Luka Modric could be going for about 30 or 40k on the web app, and when the full game is released, he could be going for 100 or 200k, and you could have missed out on getting a lot more coins back. So if you get anyone that isn't a meta player, that isn't really going to be overly usable, sell them on the web app, get the coins together to start trading and investing. But if you get anyone good, just keep hold of them and sell them a couple of days after the full release of the game on console, and you'll be getting way more coins for them. Next up, don't be impatient. I really can't reinforce this point enough, and I see it so much with inexperienced players, especially on the web app and especially with trading, but it applies to all sorts of different aspects of FIFA. Now, something I see a lot is people packing players, listing them up, and if they don't sell at the first attempt, they either drop the price massively or they even quick sell the card, and you don't want to do that. You want to be patient, you want to gradually bring the price down, maybe by 50 coins or so every time that the card doesn't sell. If it's listed for maybe 350 or 400 coins, just keep listing them for that price, and you don't want to just go ahead and quick sell the card the first time it doesn't sell. You want to be listing them up 5 or 6 times before eventually you may quick sell a card if you just can't sell it. But you want to be patient, you want to keep relisting those cards and getting the most coins you can back for them. This also applies to trading and not just with selling players you've packed. You need to be patient. The web app is a grind. It's all about little steps and making coins here and there. You're not going to be getting massive trades unless you get really lucky where you're making like 10k on a card that you pick up for 1,000 coins. Generally, you're going to be bidding on players and maybe sniping them, maybe making 50 to 200 coins here and there. And it's going to be those small gains that add up in the long run. Once you get more coins, you start making more profit. But initially, the first at least kind of couple of hours of your trading experience on the web app, you have to be really patient. You have to just grind and take coins here and there. It may only be 50 coins, maybe 60 coins, something like that after the tax. But you just want to be patient and make those coins however you can. I'll be doing plenty of videos on the best trading methods to use in the early stages of the web app when we're closer to the full release of the game. But this is the main thing. Don't be impatient. As I said, this applies to all sorts of different aspects of the game, but especially with trading and especially when it comes to selling your players, just be patient and it will work out so much better for you in the long run. My penultimate tip is not to invest all of your coins. Yes, investing is a great way of making coins on the web app because players are very cheap and in many cases will rise significantly in price when the full game is released. We're talking meta players, we're talking informs, we're talking players from popular leagues and nations coins that will be required for SBCs. Loads of players will rise in price, but you don't want to go ahead and invest all your coins into maybe 1 or 2 players. I see this all the time. People get 10 or 20k on the web app and they just go and buy someone meta. They go and buy Fred, for example, for 15k. And then they've got about 10 coins left and they can't make any more coins, and they're just putting all their eggs into that Fred shaped basket, and they're not going to make many coins on him. They could make a lot more coins if you just trade a little bit more. Maybe you got 20k, you then spent 10k on an investment or a couple of investments, and you keep 10k and you trade with 10k. You'll turn that 10k into 20k. You can go and get some more investments. You can then get more coins, get some more investments, but don't put all of your coins into getting 1 or 2 investments and then just have no coins left to trade with. You want to keep a good amount of coins just to keep trading and keep making more and more coins. And maybe allocate about 50% of your coins to some investments, but always keep a decent supply of coins there so you can keep your coin balance ticking over, bring more and more coins into your club, and with those, of course, you can go ahead and make some investments. You can do SBCs, you can do whatever you want, but don't go ahead and invest all your coins immediately, because then you're going to limit yourself. You're not going to be able to trade on the web app and take advantage of all the profits you could be making. So that's definitely something to bear in mind. My final tip is not to ignore the web app. Now I know this kind of goes against the title because it's things not to do on the web app, but I think I can slip it in here and it makes sense, and it's something I've fallen victim to myself a lot of times in the past. And it is, as soon as the game comes out on early access, I just ignore the web app and never go on there. And I'll use up my 10 hours of EA access just by trading and opening packs and doing things that you can do on the web app. Things you can't do on the web app: play games, most importantly. You can't play squad battles, division rivals, anything like that. You can't start grinding the weekly objectives. You can't get stuff from the catalogue. And they're all things that you can do with your EA access time that you can't do on the web app. So I'd recommend allocating your time wisely on EA access to playing games and doing things you can't do on the web app, and use the web app for your trading. That way you won't eat into your 10 hours, which is quite limited, as you only have that for like 4 or 5 days, so it goes by really quickly if you're just on there trading and opening packs and stuff like that. So make sure that you don't ignore the web app as soon as EA Access comes out. Keep using it as a tool for trading, and also just log in there every day, because you will get daily rewards in the form of packs and coins. It can be anything from a bronze pack up to a 7.5k pack, anything from 150 coins to 5k, but it all helps out, especially in the early stages of the game. I keep stressing this. It's all about getting coins here and there however you can. You're not going to be making huge profits in the early stages of the game, so getting 5k for logging into the web app or getting a decent pack can really help you out. But the main point here is don't ignore the web app. Make sure that once you get your EA access, you don't trade too much on your console. I mean, obviously you can, but it's going to eat into your time that you could use in wiser ways, such as playing games. And definitely something you want to do is grinding the new seasons. I'm not talking seasons as in playing the game like we used to have with divisions seasons. Instead, I'm talking about all the new objectives you get in seasons, which are kind of like monthly objectives. And you can grind those very quickly and get great packs. For example, just by playing 5 games in the new friendly game mode, I think it was Mystery Ball was the specific one, you got a 50k pack, which is crazy. So you can get a really good head start on people if you grind those early on your early access. That's what you want to be doing. Don't trade on early access. Instead, you want to be playing the game, and make sure you trade on the web app. So there we go, guys. That's going to be the end of the video. I really hope you did enjoy. Those were 5 things you don't want to do on the FIFA 20 web app. Now, if you combine these with everything I talk about in my video on how to get the best start on FIFA 20, which I talked about in the intro and to which there's a link below in the description, you're going to have a brilliant start on the new game. You're going to be leaps and bounds ahead of the competition. You're going to be making loads of coins, building a great team, and just generally having a good time on the new game. It's just under a month away. I really can't wait. It's going to be great, and hopefully you guys are as hyped as I am. The channel's been doing very well recently. It's all down to these FIFA 20 videos. You guys have been showing so much support. I've never had this many likes on videos, and the subscribers have shot up. I've gained about 2k in the past week or so, which for me is very good. I've not had that growth for ages, and yeah, it's all down to the FIFA 20 hype. So thank you guys for showing all of this support. Really can't appreciate it enough, and it's going to help me out very much at university, where I'm actually going to uni, I think 2 days after FIFA 20 comes out. But all of this ad revenue is going to really help me out in Freshers Week. So thanks for you guys for that. Leave a like if you did enjoy the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll catch you next time. Take care.